Hey toy fans, I'm D21Beast and welcome back to my figure review series here on my YouTube channel. And today we're taking a look at another in the line of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Battleshell figures. This time we have Donatello. I've been so pleased with the Raphael and Leonardo I've picked up already, I've decided to just keep on moving through the line here. So let's start by taking a look at the packaging for this figure. We do have the same blister card packaging as the other turtles here, with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle logo featured at the top. And then in the blister bubble here, we do have the Donatello figure in all of his glory, and some of his accessories are visible here from the outside. And on the right side, we do have the same images of the turtles from the TV show, and the box does end with his name there at the bottom. Flipping this package around, we can see that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle logo is repeated on the back of the box here. And as we come midway down, we do have an image of Donatello from the TV series, as well as a window that shows the storage capacity for this particular Ninja Turtle. And then at the bottom of the packaging here, we do have a complete list of images for all the characters in this wave. Alright guys, well that's the packaging of this Donatello figure. Let's say we get Donatello out of the box and see what this guy's all about. Okay, and here we have Donatello out of the packaging, and he is every bit as fantastic as the Leonardo and the Raphael that I've already covered. Really happy with the paint, the sculpting, everything about this figure. The articulation is great, just can't recommend them enough. You guys have to pick up this line of Battleshell figures if you're just getting started, or if you haven't even considered them yet. Definitely pick up these Battleshell turtles. Let's go ahead and start by taking a look at the sculpting on this figure. Alright, and taking a look at the sculpting on this Donatello figure here, what you're going to notice is just like the Leonardo and the Raphael figures I already reviewed from the Battleshell line, this Donatello has a head sculpt that's way more accurate to the animated series. That first run of Turtles figures that Playmates put out were obviously created before the show had finished production, and the look hadn't been finalized yet for the Turtles. But with this Donatello, they definitely fixed that. So this is definitely the Donatello you want to go after if you're just now getting into the Turtles figures like I am. As we go down here, we'll see that he does have a purple bandana. He's got a brown belt there with a gold ring in it, as well as brown elbow pads, and brown tape there on the wrist, as well as white tape on his hands there. And as we go down, we have brown tape on his feet, and brown knee pads there. And as we flip the figure around, the paint and coloring is repeated, and just like the other turtles here, he has a very geometric shape, consistent with the animated series look. So sculpting is fantastic on this figure. Okay, let's take a look at the accessories that this Donatello comes packed with. To begin with here, we do of course have his trademarked bow staff. This item is sculpted nicely here and a great fit for the figure. And moving along here, we do have a dual set of shurikens, or throwing stars as they're more commonly known. It's also worth noting that this set of shuriken are different from the ones that Raphael and Leonardo came with. And then finally, Donatello features this three-sectioned staff, which is sculpted nicely, but it's worth noting that the plastic on this toy isn't as soft as you'd like it to be. So I have a feeling if you work this around a lot, you're going to get wear marks on the chains here, and this item may eventually end up breaking. So I don't think it's really designed to be played with that as much as maybe just stored in the figure. Alright, much like the other Battleshell figures here that we've seen, Donatello does feature the ability to store his weapons. You'll want to start by putting in the dual shuriken there, and then sticking in the three-section staff, and then making sure that you've got that shell closed with the bow staff attached on the back. And Donatello's ready to go. Alright, and moving on to the articulation of this Donatello figure here. He does have a head that rotates 360 degrees. It looks up that far. It looks down that far. He does have a shoulder joint here that rotates 360 degrees. It's able to bend and move out from the body and up that far, so a great range of motion here. He does have a single jointed elbow that bends forward that far. It bends back that far. It does rotate 360 degrees there at the elbow, as well as a 360 degree hand rotation here, and that articulation is duplicated on the other side here. Now he's got those same hip joints as the other turtles that allow him to move forward that far, and he's got that soft shell so he can hold his kicking positions. His leg does move back, only about that far, and he does have a knee joint here, single jointed, that moves forward that far, and moves back that far. So again, a great range of motion here for these Playmates Battleshell Ninja Turtle figures. Alright, and being the tallest figure in the line so far, Donatello does stand at almost 5 inches tall there. And for height comparison, here's Donatello standing next to his brothers in this series that I've already reviewed. And here's Donatello standing next to his counterpart from the 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toy line. And for further comparison, here's Donatello standing next to Michelangelo and Leonardo from 2006's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fast Forward line. And finally, here's Donatello standing next to the 6-inch scale Marvel Legends Infinite Series Wolverine. Alright, toy fans, well that's my review of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Battle Shell Series Donatello by Playmates. And again, let me reiterate that Playmates is spoiling us with these turtle figures. I've been very impressed so far with the Leonardo, the Raphael, and the Donatello that I've picked up. Can't wait to get that Michelangelo figure. These figures are fantastic, and if you're just getting started like I am, you definitely want to start with the Battle Shell series. Ignore that first wave of turtles. Thanks for watching my review, guys. If you liked it, please feel free to rate, share, and subscribe. Also be sure to hit me up on Twitter at D21Beast. I'd love to talk to you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.